this time I'm at the TA. My stepdad, who I was reflecting upon last night, loved my mom the most of any man I believe has ever loved my mom. And I was just sitting in gratitude as I was driving through the night about the fact that he stuck with her and loved her so much, even through her hardest times. And she had a lot of trauma and a lot of episodes of suicide and a lot of episodes of just not wanting to be here. But he always tried to keep her grounded, and no matter when she had outbursts and issues, he was always there for her. So he was a truck driver, and right now I'm at the TA, which I think it stands for Travel Authority. It's a chain of truck stops for truckers to stop in. They can get showers and everything, and my stepdad and my mom would always say that they were good places to stop. And when I was growing up, I went on many a truck run with my stepdad and mom, and they bring back some great memories. I can't remember my stepdad's trucking handle right at the moment, but my mom's was Phoenix, because she always said she was like the phoenix rising from the flames. And I'm still in my clothes from yesterday, so we should be there soon, 2 o'clock this afternoon. I talked to my sisters. We should get the results and talk to the physician about her brain does not look good right now, is what they're saying, is that that's what they're most concerned about, is her being brain dead. And I'll try to keep you posted. It's another gas station stop. I have to admit, just driving, I get these waves of just wanting to scream and just scream my head off, because I'm angry and I'm frustrated and I want to be there, and I want her to wake up when I'm there, or at least to be aware that I'm there. And then I get waves of gratitude and recognizing how much my stepdad loved my mom, and no matter what. And his handle, nickname when he was a truck driver, was Alcatraz. It came to me a little while ago, and I was realizing, you know, he was a beautiful man, and he helped us in our family. Sometimes when we were at different rest areas or having dinner somewhere or breakfast, my little sister would want to order all the stuff on the menu. He would let her. And it was really sweet and endearing. He did whatever he could for us girls when we were growing up. When my parents were separated and my mother remarried him, he really loved us, and he really took care of us. And if anybody taught me unconditional love, because he didn't expect anything in return. Even as crappy as a teenager I could be to him, I was mean. I used to scream at him and tell him, "You're not my dad, you can't tell me what to do." I used to just get so angry with him. And angry because at the time I didn't know better. I wanted the perfect family. I wanted my parents to be together. But you know, I became an adult and I looked back and said, holy crap, they weren't even right for each other. But I'm grateful they're my parents, and I'm grateful they saw it and they did find other directions. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, memories and things that have been coming up. Some beautiful and some really sad. And I'm just handling it as best I can. Sometimes I'm fighting back the tears, and other times I can't. I'm just going with the flow right now, because there's nothing I can do until I get there. Read the name on that.
That actually just scared me.
This is awesome. I'm in the hospital, and we just came from seeing my mom and the doctors.
and we got a lot more information, and I just was looking at the detail of this bronze statue. M. Thomas Crummer, beloved husband, father, grandfather. Very cool, a board member. So, loving this, but the reason I walked this direction was for the sculpture, which is amazing. Wow. Oh, and another sculpture on the other side. Looks like Kennedy, right? Vivre is the title of the sculpture. Oh, Lily. This is my sister, Lida. Who's this sculpture of?
I know the face, but it's like, I don't remember the name.
It's not saying on that.
I can't really read it. Robert Frost.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Robert Frost. What do you think? So again, this beautiful sculpture got my attention, and that's why I ended up over here. It's like a big flower, the petals. Vive, live in French. And that's what we all want, is to live this life long and prosper.
Are you trying to prove a point?
Yeah, that I'm the only one who finished all of
Oh
my
no, Lita
food.
finished hers.
Alita still has remnants of some food over
She
there.
beat me. I came in third. That means I get the bronze medal.
What do you say about the food, Lee?
It was good. Filling.
How are your lips? Are they burning?
I just need to get a toothbrush between these two lips.
Me too.
Me too. Cantilino, you sir.
I'm filming.
We've arrived at my sister Lita's. I really gotta wash my hair. So the most surreal thing about all of what's happening is I was speaking with my sister earlier that how did they get my mom to lay down on that bed and stay still for so long? Like, this is not our mother. Our mother would not stay still. And to see her laying in the same position even, I want to like move her head and give her a different position. And could she time it any better? Really? Independence Day? Freedom? If anything, my mother's motto was always about, I need my freedom. And her definition of freedom was having a car and keys. And there have been many a time where she took my keys in my car because she just wanted to do her thing. So a lot of her strength, her will, her moxie, definitely me and my sisters have gotten. We have little jokes about this whole situation and how she's bringing us together, that we're basically being forced to take road trips because I drove up from Florida. My one sister is coming from Ithaca, New York. Another sister and brother are coming from Massachusetts. And growing up, the three of us that grew up together, we many a time, our mom would say, let's go for a ride in the car. Turned into a road trip, who knew where? It was always a surprise. And so there was never a dull moment in my household growing up. And it's just still very surreal, the idea that I don't know what's going to happen, and I am praying and hoping for the best. I do believe in miracles, but I also am not trying to stay attached to what I want, because it's not about me. I mean, what's about me is what I'm experiencing and the emotions that are coming up. But this whole situation is to honor her. And so it's a combination of reuniting with my family, my sisters and brother. And she's created this opportunity. And then also just maybe in a way closure, but I don't even want to use the word closure, because truly this isn't about closure for us, but maybe just a renewal. And again, like I said, this is family, and we're coming back together. And you know, life has a funny way of bringing opportunity to you, even in what feels like the crappiest form delivery, right? I was speaking with my brother Eloy earlier, and I said, you know, I know there's a silver lining in this, and there's a reason this is happening. And he said, yes, of course. Everything brings an opportunity if you're willing to look for it. Everything brings a silver lining if you're willing to look for it. So try to remember that as you go through your day. And thank you for those of you sending me messages and prayers. I really appreciate it. I will, again, like I said, try to keep this vlog up as much as possible. Tune in for next episode 35. Much love.